When it comes to the property market, there are 3 questions you need answered. Where are we at? Where are we going? And what are the influences? For all you property investors out there and future property investors, tonight's event is all about keeping up to date with the latest economic trends affecting the Australian residential market. So let's find out what the experts have to say. What brought you to tonight's event?
Well, I'm an active investor and I always like to learn new things, so I just thought I'd come along, always interested to get the data information.
As a sort of new person into the market, just find out what I should expect and maybe how I should go about my first steps.
Generally, I'm just interested in learning around what the speakers have to say around property values, the impacts of things like negative gearing on value.
What can people expect from this evening's event?
They can expect that we will be discussing what's in the news. We'll be talking a little bit obviously about negative gearing, and we'll be talking about what the media is saying about the direction of property. So very informative and very useful for people so they can make some decisions.
I got introduced through a friend and I wanted to learn a little bit more about property. Just what the new strategies are, what the market update is, about what's happening around Australia.
I'm hoping to learn what's in it for 2016 and the Australian market. There's been so many changes in the last 12 months.
So these events are always so well attended. What is it about the Australians that are so interested in the property market?
Well, you've got to remember housing's our biggest asset class. $6.5 trillion, more than half of all Australian household wealth is held in housing. So there's always going to be interest in housing markets, particularly at the moment when there's so much debate around housing policy. We're in an election year, and also around the fact we are moving through an inflection point in the housing. So we have seen some change conditions.
How did you find tonight's seminar?
Really good, actually. I found it quite informative. I really enjoyed all that data. It's like I'm a nerd like that, so I look into all that sort of data, and it's great to know sort of what cities are yielding better and where to sort of invest.
Tonight's seminar was really good. I enjoyed it because there was a lot of objective, unbiased advice, and it was just purely looking at the facts and figures and a good overview of the market around Australia.
I find it's quite interesting. It's the second time that I come, showing all the different statistics about different cities. I think it's quite interesting and reassuring.
I think what happens if you go online, you get very confused very quickly because there's so much information out there. In this type of seminar, we aim at cutting through the clutter and giving a clear picture of what is actually happening based on facts rather than gossip or hearsay.
Lots of magazines have different opinions about where we are and where we are at the moment, so it's good to have more insights by attending seminars.
How do you think this will help you take the next steps in investment?
Well, I'm definitely going to make an appointment with Philip and take it a step further, and I can see it's very well professional, it's very well organised.
Philippe and Tim gave an exceptional presentation today about the property market in Australia. Everybody walked away with valuable insight into investment and how the current economic trends are affecting it in 2016. Whether new to the game or if they have an extensive property portfolio, everybody benefited. So if you want to learn more about property investment, ask the experts at Multifocus.
To find out more, please visit our website multifocus.com.au.